I haven't actually pulled out the cherry tomatoes over the arch trellis yet. Alright guys, today is the day I'm sowing tomato seeds. I haven't been feeling that great the last few days, just things going on in my stomach and my gut and trying to figure out what to eat, what is actually helpful to my body to eat at the moment. Doing a bit better today, which is good, so it's time to get the tomato seeds started. Ideally I would have done them a week ago, but we're still okay. Still plenty of time, and I decided I'd just do some. We're going to do the ones we like anyway. So for the big tomatoes, we're doing Albinga ox heart, Amish paste, black crumb, brandywine pink, and King's Gold. So just 5 varieties. And then for cherry tomatoes, I'm doing Gardener's Delight, which is a red cherry, large red cherry. I usually do golden grape and sometimes broad ripple yellow currant as well, which are both yellow ones. But I know last year we had a whole bunch of broad ripple yellow currant come up, and we had a few of those climbing over the arch trellis and also over into the herb garden, and also some in the bed alongside the carport. And I haven't actually pulled out the cherry tomatoes over the arch trellis yet, so I know I'm going to get broad ripple yellow currants in there. The golden grape, when it was really cold and they were just getting all spotty and kind of munted, they were still on there, so a bunch of those fell in the soil, and so I'm pretty sure some of those will pop up in the bed near the gate. And if they don't, then we'll have Gardener's Delight. Anyway, how many am I going to do? I actually forgot to count. I'm going to do less tomatoes than I usually do, partly because I don't know whether I'll be able to eat them or not yet, and partly because I want to grow more beans, because I know that's something everyone can eat, and also because I'd rather do less tomatoes and look after them better. So I haven't counted. I need to recount how many I kind of want to do, but that's alright. We'll just start some. Actually, if we do one variety in each one, and then the cherry, the Gardener's Delight. Yeah, we can just do 3 trays. That's not going to take up much space, right? Mummy's just doing the seeds at the moment. Albinga ox heart. These are the oldest seeds. Let's see, I'm not actually sure how many are left in here. Not many. I'm going to find out how these oldest ones do. I may need to redo some newer ones, but I actually haven't got many at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. I think I'll get some out of the next oldest packet too. Amish paste from 2020. I really do need to get into some of the newer seeds. I feel like I have to use up all the old ones, but I actually don't. I could just use some of the newer ones, but oh well. There's some good looking ones in here. Okay, these are gonna go with the Albinga. 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14. Everyone likes Amish paste, so we got to make sure we get some. Uh-oh, I just dropped one. No! You may not go in there. Hey. Oh. Okay, let's just throw that one out because I'm not going to put dirt into the packet. Okay, so we've got 14 Amish pastes. I'm just going to write that down. Times 14 black crims and brandywine pinks. Oh, there aren't that many left in here. These are the two that do the least well in our humid climate, but we like them, so I may as well try and finish off this packet of black crims. 11, 12, actually space. You can go up there. 12 black crims. Brandywine pinks. This is what I need to check how many. I can't see how many are left in here. More than I'm wanting to sow. 2. These are little. 3, 4. Must be from a small fruit. 5. I've got another packet of Albinga oxarts. I only need one. These ones look a lot nicer and bigger from homegrown ones. Come here. Yoink. Okay. It seems a bit silly, but I'm not entirely confident on how those older ones will go. These are from 2022, so we're getting better. I'm not going to do many Gardener's Delight on the other side of these, so I could do plenty of these, although they're not as old, so 15, 16, it's fine. You just can't buy these, so that's our favourite yellow one, King's Gold. The Gardener's Delight ones are from 2021, but I only really want to plant 2 or 3, 7, that should be fine. 9 Albingas, 14 Amish paste, 12 black crims, 9 brandywine, 16 King's Gold, 7 Gardener's Delight. And I'm gonna sow some onions too. I realise that there are probably a bunch of tomatoes that are going to pop up in the front plot as well, big tomatoes, because they didn't do very well last season and I didn't get them cleaned up very swiftly because of working on renovations and other things. There were a bunch of dropped ones, so there were bound to be some that pop up in there of their own accord. But that will be fun to find out. I'm also going to sow some onions. I've got 2 packets of Pukekohe long keeper onions, brown onions, in my stash, and onion seeds don't last very long, so I thought I might as well use those because everybody can use onions. I've never had enough space to grow all of our onion needs, that's for sure. We generally go through a lot of onions. It's a bit past the best time for sowing onions here. Generally, if I'm growing these kinds of big onions from seed rather than the perennial onions, I start them like at the start of winter or even the end of autumn, but that's alright, we're gonna get them in. Hello little bird. We might as well use them while we've got them and get something in the ground. This packet is sowed by May 2025. which is past. So I really might as well sow them, otherwise they will just go to waste. I probably need more trays than this. But I'll separate them out anyway. Definitely, I was wondering if I should just do one big tray. And I thought, no, I can fit them in the small trays. Okay. I need at least one more tray. I'm trying not to use up all my seed raising mix as well. We haven't got the cold frame window out onto the table on the deck. I guess we'll probably have to, but for now these are going to go on the windowsill inside where it's warm, because it's rather cold at the moment. I've managed to make 2 lots of bone broth, 1 normal pot and 1 pot for me without onion and garlic in, so it's good to have those all put away in the freezer or the fridge. While I'm out here, let's get a salmon frame out. It's a smaller one. Yes. Thanks for joining us in today's vlog, guys. Choose to grow hope, and we'll see you next time. Bye.